A war between Iran and America would be an absolute nightmare. But do you know who dreads this scenario even more than Iran or America themselves? Iran's neighbors, Turkey and the Arab powers in Persian Gulf. Why? Aren't they Iran's rivals? Wouldn't they secretly celebrate seeing Iran weaken? The truth is far more nuanced. Today, drawing from insights by veteran analysts and security strategists in Tehran, I'll unpack 4 hidden scenarios that explain why Ankara and Riyadh are losing sleep over this. Once you grasp the real dynamics at play, all the recent developments in the region will click into place. Stick around, let's dive in. The first and most compelling perspective from inside Iran boils down to this: a war would incinerate everyone. Iranian experts argue that Turkey, already burdened with over 4 million refugees, would face an overwhelming influx of millions more from its eastern borders if conflict erupts, potentially collapsing its infrastructure. Meanwhile, the oil-rich Persian Gulf states are banking on ambitious economic transformations like Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030. A major war could shut down the Strait of Hormuz, skyrocket oil prices, and reduce these trillion-dollar visions to rubble. In essence, these neighbors fear catastrophic instability far more than they fear a dominant Iran. But the second viewpoint from Tehran cuts deeper into strategy. The real winner would be Tel Aviv. From Iran's security lens, a full-blown war leading to Iran's defeat would dismantle the sole counterweight to Israel's unchecked hegemony in the Middle East. Saudi Arabia and Turkey, according to this analysis, are acutely aware. Once Iran falls, who's next on the list? An unrivaled Israel, with unwavering U.S. backing, could emerge as the region's supreme power. That's why they'd rather keep Iran in the game, not necessarily thriving, but at least viable, to preserve a fragile balance of power. The third scenario is perhaps the most fascinating: the nightmare of a Tehran-Washington alliance. That's right. Some Iranian elites contend that Riyadh and Ankara's deepest fear is a comprehensive deal that pulls Iran out of isolation and aligns it with the West. Picture this: Iran, with its vast resources, massive market, backed by a large, educated, and skilled population and prime geopolitical position, re-entering the fold of the United States' friendly regional players. Suddenly, the special status of Saudi Arabia and Turkey as Washington's go-to allies could erode. This is a geopolitical horror story for them, so they prefer an Iran that's sanctioned and pressured, but not pushed to the edge of collapse. Finally, the fourth perspective, what insiders call the two-faced strategy, adds a layer of cynicism. Our rivals might secretly welcome a war. Why? The ongoing enmity between Iran and America has handed them golden opportunities, snapping up advanced weapons deals, diverting Western investments away from Tehran, and squeezing Iran without getting their hands dirty in direct confrontation. Publicly, they decry war to avoid provoking Iran's wrath, but privately, they might relish sustaining the maximum pressure. That said, it's a dangerous gamble. Iran has vowed that any existential threat would trigger strikes against all its neighbors, turning the tables in an instant. As you can see, from the vantage point inside Iran, the neighbors' aversion to war isn't straightforward. It's a tangled web of fearing chaos, dreading a supercharged Israel, recoiling from a West-aligned Iran, and greedily capitalizing on the status quo tensions. What about you? Which of these 4 perspectives rings truest to the region's reality? Are Saudi Arabia and Turkey genuinely pushing for peace, or just hedging their bets to protect their own empires? Drop your thoughts in the comments below,